right, not hearing anybody. We'll back that back down. We don't need all of that this afternoon. One more try. Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra. Is the frequency in use? All right, not hearing anybody. Well, looks like we're up and running. I think we got things going right. Hey, CQ 10 meters. This is Whiskey Juliet 7. Charlie Alpha Sierra. Call CQ live streaming to YouTube and listening.
Victor Oscar 1, Golf United.
All right, oh man, I didn't have a pen. Victor Oscar something. Come again.
Yeah, Victor Oscar 1, Golf United. Eating Matt. Great signal into Newfoundland. You're at 15 over 9.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate that. You got a good, strong signal. 59 into the States here in the state of Missouri. Mike Oscar. QSL?
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, I just run 100 watts. Yaesu FT1000 MP into a vertical N-Tron 99 antenna.
Hey, well, you're doing a great job. Let me pull this up. Yep, nope, we haven't talked before, but now we have. Hey, I'm streaming live on YouTube if you want to hear what you sound like. You're right in the beginning, man. We're like, we're one whole minute in. QSL?
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, I'll log into YouTube station or have a look there. So thanks for the comeback there, and you have a great evening for sure. Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, Victor Oscar 1, Golf United, 7-3.
All right, young man. Have a great evening. God bless you, my friend. Victor Oscar 1, Golf United, your friend over here stateside. Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, 7-3, buddy.
7-3.
All right, I haven't even called CQ yet, but anybody else hanging out? Oh, I got to enter that in. Q or Z?
Victor Alpha 7, Uniform Alpha.
Okay, man, I got to get my pen ready. You guys are fast. Come again, Victor Alpha 7, I think. Maybe. Go again.
Roger, Victor Alpha 7, Uniform Alpha.
Good evening, young man. How are you today?
I'm doing well here in British Columbia. You are a strong 5'9" over here in British Columbia, over.
All right, man. I guess Mother Nature's going to blow my omnidirectional signal up there. Some days it's to the west, some days it's to the east. Looks like today we're going north. What's going on in Canada, my friend?
Oh, just waiting for the rain to come in finally and put out some of these forest fires.
Oh, yeah, that's something we do not have where I live. I used to have that. I used to live in northern Idaho, just 50 miles below Canada, way up there, and fire season was a thing. But I am in the southern Midwest now. That doesn't happen down here, QSL. Too much rain.
Yeah, no, we've had a good season this year with fires, and in fact, another big one up in the Okanagan there last night that forced a bunch of people out. So we're hoping for them. So hopefully we'll get some rain soon.
All right, very good. Well, you got a good strong signal in here. I logged you at 59 for QRZ, and you're every bit of that. Let me pull your QRZ page up. What do you got going on here? Hey, there's a handsome guy. Don't have much, but you got a few pictures. Very cool. What, it doesn't say. Let me make sure. What mountain range is that? That is beautiful.
Yeah, that's just the Golden Ears Park, which is just in my backyard, basically.
Oh, okay. Very good, very good. Well, what's on your itinerary? Is it your Friday night, or you got to work on the weekends, or are you retired? What do you got going on?
No, negative. I got to work on the weekends. Running the railroad doesn't stop, right? So.
Well, there you go, man. Well, I'm a truck driver by trade. I own my own truck, and it is my Friday. I got home about, kind of a weird deal. I usually don't run those kind of hours, but there was a breakdown getting unloaded to get the coils off my trailer. Got unloaded last night at midnight, got home at 2 this morning. So I'm a little bit loopy, so bear with me. I'm going to do my best. QSL?
QSL. Well, you just had a great signal there, so I thought I'd jump in and say hello and get a signal. This is my first time working 10 meters, and I was pretty excited.
Oh, very cool, man. Well, hey, are you a new amateur radio operator? Looks like maybe. I'm going to send you a QSL card. Is your address good there, 115th Avenue?
QSL.
All right, man, let me write this on a card. And just FYI, I'm streaming live on YouTube, so if you want to go hear it, just go to my QRZ page, click the link. I think it's called CQ Friday Afternoon Gray Line. It's running now, but you can check it out whenever. Let me get you a timestamp so you can find it. You're right in the beginning there. 4 minutes in, you can hear exactly what you sound like in Missouri. QSL?
QSL, so I may look at it. and 6YYO. Well, thank you very much for the contact, and I'll say 73 for you. And hopefully we'll talk again.
All right, Derek. Well, God bless you, man. Have a great evening in Canada. Good to work you. And I'll get this QSL card sent out to you saying, welcome to the hobby, welcome to 10 meters. I'll put something on there. You have a great evening up there. VA7UA, your friend in Missouri. WJ7CAS, 73, my friend.
November 73.
Yankee Oscar for that station.
All right. Hang on 1 minute, brother. Hold on. Let me, I'm a little bit loopy. Was kind of up till 3 in the morning. Let me get back going. All right. I think we're good there. Okay. I think it was a Yankee station. Come again, bud.
Yeah, N6YYO Mobile. N6YYO Mobile, Southern California. What was your call sign? I'm putting it in QRZ now.
My call sign is Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, Whiskey Japan, number 7, Charlie America, Santiago. QSL?
Yeah, I got you in there, Matt. Okay, so you're in Poplar Bluff, Missouri?
Yes, sir. I am in what they call the Boot Heel. I am down here just above Arkansas. Look like we got a Joseph over there in Huntington Beach, California, home of the bad boy, Tito Ortiz, UFC fighter. And I think he might have been your mayor for like 5 minutes or something, Roger.
I think you're right, yeah. Looks like we talked in March of last year, March 18th. Let's see, what band was it? 10 meters as well.
Okay, very good. My logging system ain't bringing that up, but I may have messed up something. But let me make sure I got the call right. November 6th, Yankee Oscar. QSL?
You got it there, brother.
All right, very good. Well, hey, you got a great signal, man. You're 57, 58, somewhere in there. I'm not really looking, kind of looking at the computer. I'm going to log you at 59 in QRZ, and hey, you sound great, man. We're running on YouTube. If you want to go hear what that sounds like, you're welcome to it. If not, that's cool, too. What do you got going on your itinerary in Huntington Beach, California this evening?
Actually, I'm up in the mountains, 1,000 Pines. I'm at a Christian men's retreat right now, so we're going to be hanging out with a bunch of guys there, kind of praising the Lord and having fun up in the mountains there, Roger.
Hey, God bless you, man. I kind of like Promise Keepers or something. Very good, man. I'm one of those Christian freaks, too, so very good, man. That sounds like a great weekend, Roger.
It's one of my favorite songs. What would Jesus do if he knew that I'm a Jesus freak? That is not singing, trust me. But it's a great song if you've ever heard of it.
Oh, yeah, DC Talk, man. I don't think I have a picture on my QRZ page, but on the door of my semi, it says Jesus freak, Roger.
Yeah, I used to love the part. There's a man with a tat on his big fat belly. He wiggled around like a marmalade Charlie. It took me a while to catch what he said because I had to ratchet rhythm of his belly with my head. Jesus saved us what he preached in a typical tattoo green, and he stood in the box in the middle of the city, and he claimed he was a freak.
Hey, man, you got the words down better than I do, but I do love that old DC Talk song, man. It's zippy. I don't know if it's gospel music, rap music, rock music. I don't really care, but it's got a good beat, and it just makes me smile. QSL?
Yeah, that's cool, too, when they have Billy Graham talking, what about the wind? I've never seen the wind, but I know it's there, or something like that, he says. It's pretty cool. Okay, you know what? I got you in here, but I got to look up your name again. What's your name?
My name is Matt. Mike Alpha Tango Tango.
Okie dokie. Yeah, I'll look you up on QRZ and go to your YouTube.
Hey, you bet, man. I think you're going to like the first paragraph of my QRZ page. I just got a suspicion. I think you'll like it, man. Well, good to talk to you, my friend. Have a great men's retreat. And if we never talk again on this planet, I'll see you at dinner in our father's house. QSL?
I hear you there, man. I'll see you there. God bless. Take care. N6YYO.
All right, 73, my friend. N6YYO, WJ7CAS 73. All right, guys. Anybody else? QRZ?
Victor Kilo 2, India Zulu, call it.
Julius Tango, Stroke, Kilo Lima.
All right, we got a few of you, man, but let me grab my friend, a guy down under. VK2 call. Come again.
Yeah, g'day, Matt. Good morning to you. Whiskey Japan 7 Charlie Alpha Sierra. This is Richard, Victor Kilowatt 2, India Zulu on the east coast of Australia, over.
Good morning to you, good morning to you, good morning to you. How you doing down under, man? You going to have a good day today?
I think so. I think so, Matt. It's looking pretty good. I reckon it's going to be about 80 degrees Fahrenheit or thereabouts, and hardly a cloud in the sky, over.
Oh, Roger, man. I don't have a strong signal. I'm going to log you at 59. Both of us 5959, but you're a good 53. Man, we haven't talked in a while. Where you been? Looks like we talked back in June of 2024. It's been over a year, my friend.
Yeah, I've been around, Matt. Everything's going well. I was off air for a couple of months. Had a few issues here with the station, but we worked that out. And the ionosphere is working beautifully for us, and things have certainly picked up in the last couple of weeks, Ivan.
Oh, Roger. Well, very good, man. It is a beautiful evening here stateside. A nice 75 degrees in Missouri. What is it? Is it Friday there? You got to go to work, or are you retired, or what do you got going on this morning and down under?
Well, it's Saturday here, Matt. The time it's very close to 7 a.m. At 6:55. It's Saturday, and of course, being the weekend, I'm not working, which is fantastic, Adam.
Oh, Roger. Hey, man, I know it's been a year, but I remember this QRZ page. You've done good. You got a lot of stuff on here to look at, and I always like that. It's kind of like get to see a little bit. You got, oh, yeah, I remember this. You guys go check out this guy's QRZ page. Look at that little dog. Hey, my wife just got a little dog. Not one of those, but she got a Frenchy bulldog or a French bulldog. You ever seen one of them?
Yeah, they're beautiful dogs. Any dog is a beautiful dog. Poor old Jack, our little dog. In February, Matt, we had to get him put down, and that was he'd been with us for 17 and a half years, I think.
Oh man, that's heartbreaking. Yeah, this little Frenchy bulldog. He's a bundle of energy. He's a year old. They're very expensive. Over $3,000 here in the States. And this lady, she's a school teacher, and her kids kind of left, and she don't know why she bought it, but she did. And then she felt sorry because it was out in the backyard always by itself 10, 11 hours a day, and she just couldn't take it. So one person knew another person knew my wife, who's a stay-at-home mom, and she gave him to us. And my wife's wanted one of those dogs for a long, long time, and weren't real serious about getting one until our other dog, who's probably only got a few months left, is gone. But when it was free, she's all, I can't pass that up. And I'm glad she grabbed that little guy, man. He is a bundle of love and energy, QSL.
They're amazing companions and beautiful animals. My little dog, Jack, as I said, almost 18 years we had him. He waited at the front door every night for me to come home for 17 and a half years, over.
Roger. And his best friend, we got a bunch of dogs, man. We have a Great Dane, a Mastiff, that little Frenchie, and then my hunting dog's a Black Lab on kennel rest because unfortunately he has heartworm. He's fine. It happens where we live quite a bit, but he's kind of locked away on kennel rest. But him and that Great Dane, they play like there's no tomorrow. Tug of war or something. It is the funniest thing you ever seen to see a big old Great Dane playing with his little miniature Frenchy bulldog. They're the best of friends already. QSL?
QSL, Matt. They're gentle giants for sure. Beautiful companion. And very sad when you lose them. Unfortunately, they just don't have a long lifespan. Hey, Matt, thanks for taking the call. I've got some things to do, but it's beautiful to catch up with you again, over.
All right, Richard. Have a great morning down there in Australia, man. Look forward to working you again. Hopefully it doesn't take over a year to do it again. So have a good one, man. God bless you, my friend. VK2IZ, your friend up here in the States. Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra 73, my friend.
Yeah, thanks, Matt. Always a pleasure. Take it easy. 73.
All right, my friend. Take care. All right, let me get back here to my logbook so I can almost be ready. Anybody else hanging out? QRZ.
Echo 6, Mike India Kilo.
And there's a few of you. How about the call ending in Kilo? Come again.
Victor Echo 6, Mike India Kilo.
Kilo, Charlie 6, Uniform, Sierra Mike.
All right, I had a few of you. Sierra Mike, hang on there, brother. Victor Echo 6, Mike India Kilo. Good afternoon up there in Canada. How are you today, my friend?
I'm doing surprisingly well. I was just playing with the radio. I've had a problem, and I figured it out. RF problem that has escaped me for about a year.
Okay, well, it sounds pretty good. I don't hear anything too crazy. I don't have a super strong signal on you, but I do got enough to hear if there was anything wonky going on. So, hey, I'm glad you got that resolved. What else you got on your itinerary this evening, my friend?
It's not exactly evening where I am, but not very much. I'm thinking to play radio for a while. This is kind of fun. I've knocked the S meter, the base S meter, down by about 2.
Okay, yeah, I guess it is early. Well, it's not really evening here, 4 o'clock, so you're up there in the west, so I guess you're probably like 2 p.m. QSL?
Yeah, 3 p.m., but still sunny and nice outside.
All right, very good. Got your QRZ page up. Not a ton on here. Looks like you do have a handheld. Let me zoom in on that. Well, I haven't seen one of those before. Well, it looks like it does 14, so that's 20 meters there. What's that handheld there?
That's one of very few in North America. That's a Discovery TX500 MP. The TX500 has been around for a while. The MP just got sold in little splatters this summer. I happened to pick up one of those little splatters late April. It's a very, very rugged 10-watt radio.
All right, very cool. I'm not a big handheld guy myself, but a guy did send me last week. I was doing one of these YouTube streams, and he sent me a video. He could hear me in Los Angeles very well on a little handheld and it had a metal antenna, but it wasn't long, maybe 2 feet, 3 feet. Wasn't some crazy thing, but I thought, hey, that's pretty cool. They can hear me on a handheld, QSL.
Oh, I could hook this one up, and I'm sure I could talk to you today with the conditions the way they are. I had that up in the Northwest Territories last June. I was up there fishing, and I spoke to a number of people in the States from the Northwest Territories, but I also talked to a fellow in Russia.
Now, that is pretty cool, man. Like I said, I've never got into it. Never know. Maybe I'll get a wild hair one day. I mean, I got a half a dozen of those bow things, however you want to say it. I don't really use them for much, but for some reason I bought a bunch. I used to use them on my dirt bike on a repeater and stuff in Idaho, and now they kind of just gather dust. Once in a while I'll cross-band repeat into my 2-meter radio, but I don't think I've turned one of those little suckers on for a good 5 or 6 months. QSL?
Yeah, I've got a few of those, including a couple of good ones, a Yaesu and a Kenwood. I don't use them very much either. I kind of like the HF, and when the weather's good, I like getting outside and playing radio, and that little handheld, I can put that into a sling and have it over my back and down into a park, and the setup time on it's 2 to 3 minutes.
Oh, that is pretty cool. So, yeah, I've never had a nice handheld like a Yaesu or Kenwood. And I know these little Bowfangs they're dirty little Chinese radios, but when you're out riding a dirt bike, I don't want to be packing a $500 handheld. If I drop this little $18.99 thing out in the woods, I don't really care, QSL.
I agree with you, and I wouldn't want to drop one of my HF ones, and I wouldn't want to drop this one either, but if I was going to drop one, this is the one I would pick. I think it's virtually indestructible. It's got no knobs, nothing but buttons.
Well, I used to clamp it to the brake cable on my handlebars and go, and I'm not going to lie, a couple times I got home from a ride, and it was MIA, and there's no going back to look for that black little thing out in the woods over a 20-mile ride. So that would be heartbreaking on a good handheld, Roger.
Yeah, I would, but I will see your point on an $18 Bowfang. I might look for a while, but I wouldn't look all that hard. It wouldn't break my heart.
Or the bank. Well, all right, Michael. Well, thank you for yelling at me, man. Now, have a great afternoon, evening, and all that. Have a great weekend in Edmonton, Alberta. Victor Echo 6, Mike India Kilo, your friend in Missouri. WJ7CAS 73, my friend.
73, good talking to you.
Hey, you bet, brother. Looks like we haven't talked before, but we got you in the log this time, and we look forward to talking to you again soon. So take care, my friend. All right, let me get back over here, update some times. There we go. Anybody hanging out? Kira's Ed.
CQCQCQ.
All right, I think Alpha Charlie 6, United Sugar Mike.
Kilo Charlie 6, Uniform Sierra Mike.
Well, I almost had it. KC6 USM. Good evening, young man. How are you?
Pretty good. We got a little bit of blue sky here, about 91 degrees, and we're hoping for some cooler weather.
Oh, fine business out there in, what is it, Magawa? I don't know where that is. Southern California, maybe somewhere?
Northern California, about 18 miles northeast of Chico, California.
Oh, well, son of a gun. You think I would know that, man? I was born and raised in Grass Valley. I'm sure you can find that, QSL.
Roger, northeast of Sacramento.
Yep, not too far, you know, if you head over there towards Oroville and kind of keep working your way down and get up on Highway 20 and kind of go that way, you'll wind up in Grass Valley on your way to Reno. QSL?
Roger, sounds good. You got about 5.9 to 10 over down here and 10 meters. Sounding good signal.
All right, man, I appreciate that. We're not doing anything crazy. We're doing about 500 watts out of a vertical at 50 feet. You know, we're not infringing on legal limit or anything, but, you know, you don't need a whole lot on 10 meters if she's open, QSL.
Yeah, that's true. I used to hear a guy in Minnesota, boy, he come in pretty good, but he's a silent key now, but hopefully we're having enough signal out there to be heard.
Yeah, 500 watts is a good number here. If I run it up to legal limit, way more people hear me than I can hear them, and that's not really that fun, you know. I mean, that's cool for like 30 seconds when you first get an amplifier, but at the end of the day, it gets obnoxious. QSL?
Yeah, because you're being received further than you can receive.
Yeah, you become a big alligator station, which, hey, some guys get off on that. I don't. I'm here to talk to people, Roger.
Roger, sounding good. How's the signal out there?
Oh, you're good, man. I logged you at 59. I'll look at the meter next time, but you're a solid. You might be 59. If I had to guess, I'm going to say 5.7, but come again and I'll look this time.
Okay, I'm only doing about 25 watts to drive into a Datron 500 watt solid state amp.
All right, yeah, 5.5 average, and you peaked up to 5.7 a couple times, so I was pretty close. And if you have YouTube, I'm running live on that, so you can go hear what you sound like if you want to. I'm 22 minutes in. Just click the link on my YouTube page or on my QRZ page, or put my call sign in the YouTube search engine, however you want to get there. And you can watch it later, but it's a video with today's date, the only one with today's date. QSL?
Thank you very much. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, it's kind of funny how propagation acts and how the signal, you know, sometimes it's up and down, whatever, full of noise, and it'd be nice to just be full quieting, and I'm not sure where you're located.
I am located in the state of Missouri, Mike Oscar, in the southeast corner, what they call the boot heel. I'm literally, well, I can't throw a rock that far, but dang close, man. I'm about 30 miles to Arkansas. QSL?
Oh, my. Sounds good here. Yeah. You know about Arkansas.
Hey, you know what they say, man. If you take the boot heel, kind of a funny story on that. The guy would not be in Arkansas, so he would not let them integrate his land into Arkansas. But that's a side story. But if you take that and you give it back to Arkansas, the IQ goes up in both states. QSL?
Roger. Yeah, I'm surprised that 10 meters is open right now. You know, it can go in and go out real quick.
Yeah, it's the fall time, man. It's a good spring and fall, in my experience, is always the best for 10 meters and 6 meters. Summertime, there's, you know, here and there, but it's been brutal. It's been a bad summer. 10 meters has been closed until about, well, I think 2 weeks ago. I think I missed the first week, but last weekend when I was home, man, it was open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It may have been open all week, but I am still cursed with that working thing, that four-letter word, QSL.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're retired now, but we don't have to worry about that. But it's nice to be able to fire up the old amp here and see how it's doing. It's got the A2 FT950 with the 500-watt amp. It's just on a dipole. You know, a standard G5RV up about maybe 25 feet or so, or something like that.
All right. Well, the good old G5RV. People knock them, but hey, you know, for an all one-and-done antenna, they're good, man. I mean, in a limited space or whatever, I'm not going to knock them. I'm on the opposite end of that spectrum. I have a whole antenna farm. The wife calls it Area 51. So I think I have, let me look at 8, 9, 10. I think I have 11 antennas out there. QSL?
Oh, my. Like the poor guy who was the pastor in, what is this? I think it was, I Wisconsin, and he was what is it, AIH, and boy, that guy had some antenna farms all over.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything crazy. I don't all those guys in Japan's got tower after tower. I got one tower, but man, this is a vertical at 50 feet. I just use it for 10 meters. It is resident here on 10. And that's what I do. I build an antenna for everywhere I talk, basically. No loss. My theory, although people get upset, if you have to have an antenna, you're running a compromised system. No such thing as an antenna tuner. It is a bad antenna deflector. But we won't go into that. So I got wires everywhere, man. I got V's. I got a 540-foot 160 loop. Man, I got 6-meter antenna, 20-meter sloper. I got wires strung all around. But hey, it works. The wife has 20 or 30 chickens, a bunch of guineas, so I leave those alone, and she leaves my nerdy antennas alone. QSL?
Yes, sounds good. Well, I just got two. All I have is the long wire, about 130 feet on each end, and one's a little bit shortened, but it works.
Hey, it's working, but antenna is everything. You're far, far, far better off with a good antenna than you are an amplifier. It's kind of like putting a 1,000-horsepower motor on 6-inch tires. It sounds cool, but it ain't going to get you down the track that fast. QSL?
Sounds good. So W7JAS?
No, Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra. Whiskey Japan, number 7, Charlie America Sugar.
Okay. Well, it sounds good. You've been got a good signal here. Not moving around.
All right, brother. Well, you're dipping down on me a little bit, and I just had a little weird QS Baker come through there, man. I don't know. Maybe I got some thunderstorms out in the distance headed my way. So, hey, I'm going to cut you loose, Gary. Good to talk to you, brother. Click that link on my QRZ page. Put my call sign on YouTube. Whatever you want to do if you want to hear what you sound like over the air. I pull it right out of my HF rig with a MP4 cord into my computer, and I don't mess with it. So what you hear on the YouTube is what I hear in my headset. So take care, my friend. KC6USM, your friend in Missouri. Whiskey Juliet 7. Charlie Alpha Sierra, back to you for the final.
Thank you very much, and I'm glad to be able to talk to you out there. It's kind of neat. Just keep your eyes up and out, looking for tornadoes. They come around.
Oh, that's it. I ain't scared of them tornadoes, man. I've lived all over this country, and I lived in northern Idaho, and I am way more afraid of forest fires. And, of course, that hit home with you, man. I mean, Paradise was a terrible, terrible thing. So the way I look at it is, if a fire or a tornado gets me, I'm going to get a new home from insurance and everything. But with a tornado, I can at least go gather up a bunch of my stuff. It might be strewn for hundreds of yards, but I'll find a lot of it. With a fire, you're getting nothing back but a coffee can of ashes. QSL?
Roger, that's true. Anyway, thank you very much for getting back to me, and I'll go get my phone and check out the QRZ page.
All right, brother, man. Take care. God bless you, man. Have a great one out there in the northern valley of the Sacramento Valley of California, basically. Take care. KC6USM, WJ7CAS, 739. All right, anybody hanging out? QRZ.
WB6 Sierra Kilo Sierra.
All right, man. That's a bassy signal, but I like that. How about a Whiskey Baker 6 call? Come again.
That's Whiskey Bravo 6 Sierra Kilo Sierra SKS. Gary in Albany, Oregon. Over.
All right, Gary. How are you doing today, young man?
Well, for a young man, I'm doing great, I guess. I've made it this far. So good to see you in Popular Bluff, Missouri. My gosh, been a day or two. I sold my little place down there outside of Osceola and Missouri. Here, I don't know, about 10, 12 years ago, I guess. But anyway, just great to hear you. Beautiful signal on 10 meters. My gosh. Good audio and all that, but just nice to see the band open, over.
I hear you, man. I appreciate all that. Was Osceola, Arkansas, or was there an Osceola, Missouri? I've never heard of that. I'm actually go there quite often. I'm picking up Monday morning in Osceola, Arkansas. Roger?
Yeah, well, that was Osceola, Missouri. It's up there about 50, 60 miles from Springfield. Kind of about halfway between Springfield and Kansas City on the old Highway 13, so that's kind of where it's at.
Okay, well, I've been through there, man. I'm a transplant from Idaho. We've been here since 2021, so, I mean, I can find my way around a little bit, but I certainly don't know every town, so when I hear something like that, I'm all, cool, something else to look up, QSL.
Hey, very good. Yeah, well, a good friend of ours, W0DR, Dave Roberts, he's up there in Clinton, Missouri, and him and I bummed around a little in 1966, I guess, when I graduated from high school. I went back to Osceola, Missouri there, and for that year, and graduated from high school, and then left back out and came back out here. But he's been there in that same place, I don't know, 40-some years, I guess, now, but W0DR, yeah, he's pretty active in ham radio, or has been for a lot of years. Over.
Oh, very good, very good. Well, I hail from the land of sevens. I have a vanity call, but first license in Idaho, and we left there in 2021. Now, I can't see it real well. It looks like you're holding, I don't know, is it a trophy? It's got a cross on it. Well, it looks like you got a little hot rod car, man. I wish you'd have put a little bit more of that, but tell me what that little car is.
Oh, that was my 35 Ford truck. I had that for 14 years, and we had a lot of fun with it, won a lot of trophies, and went to a lot of car shows. And that trophy was one of the few of the best in show we got at a church gathering over here about 25, 30 miles, and we had a bunch of cars show up, and they fed us well, and they liked our pickup. All
right, very cool, man. That's very cool. All right, well, hey, you got a great signal. I logged you at 59, but you're about a 5.5, 5.7, and great audio. It's got a lot of good bottom end. I like that, man. QSL?
Yeah, appreciate it. I don't mess with it too much. I use it on 80 for the Oregon Emergency Net in the evening, and just come up. I don't get on 10 meters as much as I should. My gosh, I'm surprised to see the band open like it is. And just heard some signals. I was chasing a few parks and started out down on 20 and went to 15 and come up to 8 on 10 meters and worked a couple more parks. And then I heard your signal there when you was chatting with another individual, and said, well, geez, I'll sit around here and see what's going on.
Yeah, man, I'm sure glad you did, man. Well, usually in the fall is a good time for 10 meters. She should hold pretty strong until, October, November. She'll start to peter out. I guess it's been open for 2 or 3 weeks. I just got in here about a week ago. I am still a working man, unfortunately. I got to do that 4-letter word thing on a regular basis, but I'm glad to see it open. Summertime on 10 is about like 80 meters on 10. It's terrible, noisy, and it's just not a very good place to hang out. But, seasons are changing, so get that 10 meters while you can, QSL.
Yeah, the old, I've got a Carolina Wyndham that I've home brewed and stuck up there at about 30 feet. And since we've been in this house, a little over 30 years, and that's what I've run. This is I don't know, I think this is the 3rd or 4th Carolina Wyndham we put up there. But we've been having fun with it. We don't have a big station anymore, and had chased the parks back in 2016, and did that whole Chaser Award thing there for those folks, and been playing with parks and messing around, enjoying ham radio when I can on sideband through all this the doldrums of the low bands.
Oh, there you go. Well, I'm just born with a gift of gab. Never chased any awards. I'd be a terrible contester. I just like to talk too much. So, but you sound great out here. And we're working off a vertical here on 10 meters at about 50 feet. She is the Leaning Tower of Pisa. That's what I call it right now. We took a tornado here head on back in March in our hometown. I didn't get a direct hit. Thank God I wouldn't be here. But we got 70, 80 mile an hour winds, and she's leaning hard east. I got to get out there and fix it. But she hasn't fallen down yet. But you look at it, it looks kind of goofy. She's kind of bent over. The mast is bent over. She's up at the top of the towers there, so the base is about 50 feet. But she's leaning pretty good. I don't know if that helps me or hurts me, but we're just going to run with it. QSL.
Well, I think whatever's working, and you don't mess with something. if it's doing good for you, I guess you just continue to use it. Yeah, that's been my philosophy for quite a while, and it's worked for us. I find it hard to believe that we do what we do with a little old hunk of wire, but it's amazing. And it's a lot easier to maintain. If the wind gets it, you just go put another one up.
That's it. 100 watts in a wire, you can do a lot with that. I got a whole antenna farm. In fact, I got to fix that antenna, and I got to get my 160 loop fixed. She's been down since March, which ain't a big deal other than it was in March, but summertime on 160 is horrendous, so too noisy. But we're getting into the 160 time, so I got to get it patched back up and fixed back up. That tornado took a couple of the trees out, snapped the wire, but it ain't nothing we can't solder back together. QSL?
That's right. And you're probably young enough you can still crawl up the tower once in a while, or?
No, I'm not doing that, but hey, you know what? I got a 16-year-old football player that can shimmy up like that. No tomorrow. QSL?
Yeah, that helps. So you got a climber. Yeah, unfortunately, I've only been married 57 years to the same little old lady. So we never did figure out where them kids came from, I guess, because we never had any of them. So we don't have any tower climbers, or?
Well, it is what it is. That's a long time. Congratulations on that. I only got 26 years with my lady. But you know, I reckon that to dog years times 3. QSL.
Yeah, well, sounds like you got a good start on it. That's for sure. Yeah, we're 76. I guess we'll be 77 here in a couple more months. So we got started real young as teenagers, and people didn't think we'd make it, but something worked out. You know, I think there was a lot of divine intervention there. The good Lord, he just kept slapping me around until I behaved myself the way I should, and then it worked out. That's right. If he gives you a little slap and she hits you with a cast iron pan once in a while, you're bound and determined one way or another you're going to walk the right road, Roger. That's for sure. And did I have your name right as Matt? Is that it? Yes, sir. Mike Alpha Tango Tango. You got it, brother. Okay. Yeah, I'm just making sure that I didn't want to call you wrong. You know, sometimes that gets a guy upset. But oh, well. Oh, I think I'm going to scoot. It's all coming up with a 225 or so, something like that. And I've got a couple of few things I need to do before we go over to the VFW for supper tonight. Friday night's big night for us. The bride and I, we go over to VFW and have supper on Friday nights, and then we go over and let them do Sunday morning breakfast for us, so we don't have to do the dishes. Or sounds like a plan. I'm going to play radio. The wife, I know what she's doing. It's funny. I don't know how this works. There's no concealed weapons permit required in the state of Missouri, except there are a few cities that have city ordinances that require one. So she's finally going to go down to this evening. There's a couple-hour class, and then she's got to go back and shoot a couple targets tomorrow or Sunday. I don't know, but
She is going to go do her concealed weapons permit. That way she doesn't get Barney Fife shaking her down in one of these cities that require one. And I think me and the boy and the kid, she might be gone till 7. We might be fending for ourselves, but hey, we're not worried about it. They got Uber Eats, QSL.
That'll get it to the front door.
Yeah, we're not going to starve to death
when it gets there. Over.
I think I double with you, but yeah, well, we're not worried too much about starving to death. So, all right, Gary, well, have a great evening. God bless you and yours. Enjoy that dinner at the VFW, and we look forward to talking to you again. Whiskey Bravo 6, Sierra Kilowatt Sierra, your friend in Missouri. WJ7CAS 73. Back to you, bud. You wrap her up.
Okay, we'll do it, Matt. 73. Thanks for being there, and God bless you and yours as well. And look forward, maybe we'll catch you again. Missouri seems to be a pretty good place for us, no matter what band we're on. WJ7CAS, WB6SKS 73.
All right, 73, buddy. Anybody hanging out? QRZ.
This is Whiskey Bad SWR Kilo Lima.
Well, a few of you, man, you're all a little bit low. I'm going to just try one. Was there a call ending with maybe a Kilo Lima something? I'm not real sure, but let me try it. Come again.
Kilo, Japan 7. Japan, Tokyo. Kilo Lima.
Okay, boy, that's a whole bunch of, I'm not sure if I'm getting all that. I got a Kilo. All right, let's just try it one more time. I got a Kilo Japan 7. That doesn't sound right. I got to be doing something again. All right, let's rewind. Let's try it again. Come again, friend.
Kilo, Juliet 7. Juliet Tango. Kilo Lima. JJ7. JJT. KL.
All right. I'm not sure what the KL is. I think you'll explain that to me, or maybe it'll come up. But I do have a Kilo Japan, number 7, JJT. Good evening, young man.
Well, good deal. Whiskey, Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha, Sierra. KJ7, JJT, KL, out of Nome, Alaska. Name here is Larry, Lima Alpha, Radio Yankee. I think you're coming in here about a 5-4 today. So back to you. Whiskey, Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha, Sierra. This is KJ7, JJT, stroke KL.
All right. Is the stroke KL for Alaska? Is that what it is? Because I don't know if you're vacationing or summering. I do have it brings up a Lawrence, Fort Mojave, Arizona normally. It looks like we talked back in March of this year. So is the stroke just an identifier for Alaska?
That's for Roger, and I have the QRZ page.
Let me put that in. I barely got you. Oh, well, I logged us both 59 for QRZ. So remember that. Let me go over to your QRZ page and check out what's going on. What do you got going on in Alaska this evening? I guess you're up there. What do you got going on up there today, Larry?
I'm just up here playing radio, and 10 meters isn't open very often, so I thought I would just get on and see what's going on, and that's about it. I'm running generator power for the radio, and I got a couple batteries running my amplifier right now. So, back to you. Whiskey, Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha, Sierra. KJ7, JJT, stroke KL.
All right, very good, very good. Yeah, I remember this QRZ page. I think you told me about that circular antenna. I have a knack for remembering the doggonest things. I don't know why. My wife hasn't been able to figure it out. And I remember these motorcycles. Very good, very good. So are you just up in Alaska for the excuse me, the summer, before you head back to the hot country, QSL?
QSL, yeah, just hanging out up here before I head back to the hot country. But, you need to go to my QRZ page for Alaska. I got a separate QRZ page for Alaska here, and you can see where I'm at.
All right. So what's the call sign for that?
It's KJ7, JJT, so KL.
All right. So KJ7, JJT. No, not JJT. Do I have to put a stroke mark in there or just put the KL?
I'll put the stroke mark in there.
Stroke, KL. Let's see if we can pull that up here. All right. Oh, well, you know what I did? I put a dash. Let me redo this here. Come on there. Leave the call sign in there. Oh, it ain't going to work. All right. I'm going to work on that. You carry this, carry the conversation for me for a minute, and I will get this done.
All right, good deal. Yeah, we just been up here all summer long, hanging out, doing some fishing, and just hanging out on the beach and having a good time up here. But it's starting to get cold, so we gotta do like all the birds and take off and fly south.
Well, I don't blame you. When it gets cold, go home to the warm country, you little snowbirder. Nothing wrong with that. I think I got this. Hold on, let me see. Is this going to work? Oh, no, it ain't working. Oh, gee, Elsa, what am I doing? I will figure this out eventually. So, I've never been to Alaska. I'm a little afraid to go because I think I would just stay out there because it's light. Is it light all night this time of year?
Oh, no, not this time of year. But in June and July, it's 24 hours a day daylight, and it's really nice out all the time. I can sleep any time, so it doesn't bother me a bit.
Okay, Roger. Yeah, I would probably just collapse out there fishing. Put me next to a river, I'd just sit there and fish. So it's KJ7JJT stroke KL. Is that right? Oh, hey, look at that. I finally did it, man. You just got to bear with me. Welcome to Nome, Alaska. And we got you up there. We're streaming live on YouTube. And, hey, thank you guys for watching on YouTube. We got a few watchers. Oh, man, that is beautiful. Hey, well, thank you for doing that, man. Oh, no, that's a muskot. For a second, I thought that is one big old bear, man. But you got some cool stuff up here. I appreciate that, Roger.
Oh, good deal. Yeah, that's just a muskot. I think he decided to walk through the yard one day. They come through every now and then, and they pretty much go wherever they want to go. That's all there is to it. But there are bears up here, and I really don't care too much for the bears coming by.
Yeah, I don't think I would either. Hey, guys, look at that. You guys watching on YouTube, man, that may be one of the most beautiful pictures I've ever seen. Hey, man, thank you for that. Those northern lights, man. Did you get that picture? That is awesome.
Yeah, a friend of ours took that picture. Well, we see them all the time up here, and it's just really neat. The one year we were up here, the northern lights were like all the way down on the ground, and it was just way cool. They were circling around us and stuff. It was really neat.
Oh, man. Yeah, well, I lived in Idaho. We'd get them from time to time. Nothing like that, man. That is spectacular. Hey, there we go. You got a little fish there. It looks like some kind of... that's a salmon, I guess. That looks like a Chinook, maybe a small one. See, that would be the problem. I'd be out there fishing. I'd never come back. QSL?
QSL, yeah, those are salmon. And they're great fun to catch. You hook onto one, and they'll come right to you on the water when you hook them. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, I know. Hey, I used to chase them all the way from Astoria, Oregon, all the way to Lake Roosevelt. In fact, I got at least one or two pictures of salmon I used to catch down there in the Columbia on my QRZ page, man. We do love fishing. Now we're in Missouri. We chase catfish, ducks, and in fact, I just got done cutting up a bunch of ducks for duck taco tomorrow. And so we're kind of chasing different species, but if we're not doing ham radio, we are outside enjoying Mother Nature. QSL?
QSL, you know it. And we're right here on the beach. When it's sunny out, we got a nice deck. We just kind of hang out on the deck, look out over the Bering Sea. It's really nice. And my antenna is a off-center fed dipole. And, there's no trees around here. We're out on the tundra. So I went down to really long driftwood. And that's what's holding my antenna up. The center piece is tilted up against the house. And
Well, it's doing a little. I'm getting a little fade on you, man. I got some weird QS Baker. I think I got some thunderstorms, maybe a few hundred miles away. So I'm not sure what that is. I'm getting some flashes there, maybe some storm crashes, but they're not real strong. But man, I am glad you bared with me and took the time to tell me about this page you got going on here. I think the YouTube people watching are going to enjoy that. You got some great pictures up here. Man, thank you for taking the time to do that. I'll tell you what, I'm going back to it right now. That dadgum Northern Lights picture is just phenomenal. QSL?
Oh yeah, that was our buddy John. He took those pictures. He's a professional photographer and used to go out and do that stuff, and it's really neat. And if you scroll down to the bottom of the page, you'll see the train to nowhere. And it was an old train from 100 years ago. They had a train track. They were going to go all the way down to Washington State, but they got about 30 miles, and with the war effort and stuff, the World War I, they just couldn't make the steel anymore, so the train just kind of rotted out, and it's still sitting there today.
Oh, that is pretty cool, and probably, I don't know, but I know there in my hometown there's some old cars out in the trees. You're not allowed to touch them. Some weird law. Since they wouldn't give them up for the war effort, they're like, you can never touch them again. So I don't know if that's the same story here, but if it's not, man, if you could move those, what a bunch of cool yard art. You know what I mean? I would take that sneaking thing and put it out in my yard. QSL?
Yeah, it'd be pretty heavy to move that thing.
Hey, man, I got a semi-truck and backhoes. I could figure it out. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, semi-truck and a crane. You'd be able to pull that stuff out, no problem.
Well, I said, I got a couple friends with big wreckers. They can lift up semi-trucks and stuff. They could probably get this up on a trailer, and that is just cool. I mean, my wife would actually like that. We're into that kind of weird yard art stuff, We would do it. QSL?
QSL. Yeah, that's been sitting there for over 100 years now, and there sure isn't even any train tracks anymore. And it was from the old town of flood years ago, and there's not even a trace of the town anymore.
Oh, Roger. Well, all right, Larry, you're fading on me a little bit, man. Like, I got some weird storm crashes. I don't know what's going on, but hey, nobody said ham radio is going to be easy anyway, so I am glad I got to talk to you. Thank you for taking the time, bearing with me to get the Stroke KL up there, because, man, great pictures, and enjoy the rest of the time you're up in Alaska till you head home to the warmer country for winter. Don't blame you. I don't think I'd want to stay in Alaska in the winter. Well, some places aren't bad, but some places are like 50 below. I'm out. J7, JJT, Stroke KL, Mr. Larry up there in Nome, Alaska. Hey, you have a great evening, my friend. 7-3. Back to you for the final.
All righty, Matt. Well, it was nice talking to you. And, yeah, it gets pretty cold up here in the winter time. And if we stay up here all winter, we'd have to have snowmobiles to make it in and out of town because all the roads get closed up in the winter time. So we'd be either a snow machine or walk. That'd be the only way to get around. But anyway, I'm going to spot me on QRZ, and you have a good evening and take care. Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, KJ7, JJT, Stroke KL out of Nome, Alaska. 73, man.
All right, 7-3, Larry. Yeah, I left all that behind in Idaho. I lived way up there in northern Idaho, 50 miles south of the Canadian border, man. I used to plow snow with my Kubota 3 to 4 times a day, and I don't miss it at all. Talking to a friend of mine the other day, he said he was working on his snowblower. I said, what's a snowblower? Hi. I left all that behind. I got to tell you, I don't miss it. All right, take care. KJ7, JJT, Stroke, KL, WJ7CAS. 7-3, bye.
7-3.
All right, anybody else hanging out? QRZ.
Kilo 7, Zulu, Foxtrot, India.
K7ZFI. I think we've talked before, man. That sounds familiar anyways. K7ZFI. Good evening, young man.
Well, good evening, Matt. Yeah, we've talked quite a bit, actually. You're on my logbook more than anybody else. So, yeah, I just heard you were on there and thought I would go ahead and see if I could pop in and say hi on this beautiful day in Yerington, Nevada. You're not coming in as strong as you usually do. You're about a 5.5 right now.
Hey, we'll take what we can get, man. We ain't doing nothing different. Mother Nature rules the roost. Hey, no wonder. Hey, Lawrence, I just filled out, I kid you not, I told you I'd do it. I think you commented on YouTube or maybe you sent me an email. I don't remember. I did, and I'm not even kidding, an hour ago, finished up your QSL card. It is out on the wife's little area. It's coming your way to Onion Country. QSL?
Oh, QSL, that's wonderful. Thank you so much. I'll be sure and return the favor once I receive it. So, our mail's a little slow here in this little farming community, but everything usually makes it all the way here. So, that's wonderful. Thanks a lot there, Matt.
Oh, absolutely. Pleasure's all mine. I remember seeing the comment or the email, whatever it was, just before I went to bed. And, of course, I'm a truck driver, so I'm gone most of the week. And I think I replied that I'd get it when I got home. And I did what I said. I couldn't do it that night. I was going to bed because I'd get up like 4:30 or something. But I got home. Well, actually, I got home at 3 o'clock this morning. But I finally made my way into the radio room. Then I had a note. Send K7ZFI a QSL card. And I got it done. Roger.
Roger. Yeah, that was that day that you talked to my friend just before me, my friend in Hawthorne, Ty. N0TIE. And see, I heard you tell him, because I believe he asked for one, and you said, yeah, I'll go ahead and send you one. And so I think I made a comment on your video that I'd like one too. Because, yeah, I do. I've got those all over my wall here. A lot of people, so many people don't have QSOs anymore. They just want to get their signal report and they're out of there, so no time for a card. But, yeah, so that'll be, I'll have a proud one to put up there on the wall, QSL.
All right, man. I look forward to anything you send me back. I'd be a terrible contester. I'm a CQ, RAG2 kind of guy, and I got thousands of those cards on the wall, and people come in here and they can't believe it. It's kind of a lost thing nowadays in ham radio, and it's sad because, man, I just got them all over the place. I love those things, man. So anybody that wants one, I'll send it to them. And, man, I am like a kid in a candy store when the wife throws one on my desk. I just like, I don't know. I'll never not enjoy that, I don't think. Roger?
Roger, I understand exactly what you're talking about. So, yeah, got to keep the old traditions alive, if you know what I mean. Just like CW, we can't let it go completely. It's a good thing people still know how to do that because all that digital stuff, if something happens, if something hits the fan, that digital stuff is out of here. You're going to be back down to basics. So, got to keep practicing with that stuff. Keep the old standards around, QSL.
Oh, that's it. Well, I never done CW. I never say never, but my Elmer, that's all he does. Well, actually, he does a Saturday morning rag chew, and the rest of the week with his buddies. The rest of the week, his microphone's unplugged and his teet. That's what he's into. Cool for him. And maybe I'll do that someday. I never say never. Other than, I cannot imagine ever getting in, and no, I don't want to knock anybody if you guys are into it and all this FT8 thing, but, I hear guys, my radio made a contact with somebody. I'm like, I'm not really sure that counts. Just set your radio up and walk away. But, hey, different strokes for different folks. Roger?
Roger. Yeah, I don't want my computer just talking to just any old computer out there, I'm kind of like a father when it comes to my equipment, I want to know who it's going out with, who it's talking to. So yeah, we'll have none of that around here.
Well, that's it. I got into this, well, it's a long story. When I was a kid, my mother, of all things, was into CB radio and had the old Cobra 2000 and the D104 mic, and I was in trouble all the time for messing with it. Well, one thing led to another. Being a truck driver, I have literally been talking on the radio my entire life. I got into ham radio 6, 7, 8 years ago. I can't remember. But talking on the radio is as natural as breathing to me. QSL?
QSL, got you right there. Alrighty, Matt, you're pretty much fading here on me, so I'll let you get a few more in under the gray line. Thanks a lot for the comeback, and thanks in advance for the card. So you have a great one, and 73s to you and your audience. WJ7 CAS K7 ZFI.
All right there, Lawrence. Thank you, man. Speaking of that, the wife just threw me one. I got another one for the wall. Woohoo! If you're out there watching on YouTube, Mr. KD6JUI, thank you for the QSL card. All right there, Lawrence. Have a great evening out there in Onion Country. That's contact like 300. I don't know. But I got a whole page full of you. And, hey, we'll just keep filling up the pages. I'll talk to you every time you yell at me. You take a good one. You take a great one down there. K7ZFI WJ7CAS 73, my friend. All right. Anybody else hanging out? Q or Z?
Kilo 7, Hotel Mike.
All right. I don't know if I got all of it, but I think I heard a Kilo 7 Hotel Mike. Is that all of it, or did I miss some?
Kilo 7, Oscar, Hotel Mike, Las Vegas.
All right. Kilo 7, Oscar, Hotel Mike, Sin City, Nevada. Good afternoon, young man. How are you?
Okay, fine. You're 5'9" here in my QTH. So how do you copy?
I got you at about a 5'5". We are going to log you at 59 for QRZ. Looks like we got a Gideon. There we are, Las Vegas, Nevada. We have not talked before, but now we have. What do you got going on this evening in the big city of Las Vegas, Nevada, my friend?
Roger on that, yeah, okay. Yeah, I just heard you there so loud here in my end. So, can you repeat your call sign, please? Over.
Absolutely. All right, here we go, because it's kind of a mouthful. It's a well-thought-out, it is a well-thought-out vanity call, but it is a long one. So here we go. Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, Whiskey Japan, number 7, Charlie America Santiago. QSL?
QSL, Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra. Okay. Fine business there. Name here is Gideon. My name is Gideon. You're in Las Vegas, right?
No, I'm not in Las Vegas. I am in the state of Missouri. It looks like you're in Las Vegas. I am over here in the boot heel, that's what they call it, of Missouri, Mike Oscar. I am a little bit above Arkansas. Roger?
You're copying that. Yeah, okay, you're booming here. You're running 100 watts vertical antenna, maybe like 5 feet above the ground. So, okay, I just heard you there, and thank you so much for the comeback there. Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, Kilo 7, Oscar Hotel Mike, Viva Las Vegas. By the way, my name is Gideon. Roger?
All right, Gideon. Great signal, man. Great signal. I'm also running a vertical antenna. However, the base of it is at 50 feet, 50. We are running working conditions, Icon 7300, a little bit of audio processing stuff, and we're doing about 5, maybe 600 watts on some peaks. We're not getting too carried away. And we're also running live on YouTube. If you are a YouTube guy, make sure you check out my QRZ page. Click that link. Look for the video with today's date on it. And go hear what you sound like. You're at the 1 hour and 3 minute mark. QSL?
QSL. I'll do that. I'll look at you at QRT. Okay, thank you so much. Have a nice afternoon. Your 700 sounding good. Very nice audio. Okay, catch you later. K7OHM with W Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, Viva Las Vegas, 73.
Viva Las Vegas, man. All right, brother. God bless you. Have a great evening out there in Vegas. And this is the first time we've talked, and I hope it is not the last. We look forward to putting you in the logbook again. Kilowatt 7, Oscar Hotel Mike, your friend in Missouri. Whiskey Juliet, number 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra. 73, my friend.
73.
All right, now back to the logbook. Here we go. Anybody hanging out? Q or Z? Hey, I have never called CQ not one time in the last hour, and I might actually get to do it. An hour and 4 minutes, man. But thank you guys for riding along. That is pretty cool. And let me look over here real quick. Well, we got a bunch of people watching on YouTube. Shout out to you guys. Hope you're having a great evening. And we are having fun in Missouri, playing a little bit of radio before we eat something for dinner. We're almost 5 o'clock down here. So let me get back over here. Before I call CQ, let me just double, triple check. Is there anybody hanging out? This is Whiskey Juliet number 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, QRZ. Okay, nothing heard. Now I actually got to go in and find the recording here. I think there we go. Here we go. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, calling CQ and live streaming to YouTube. My name is Matt, Mike Alpha Tango Tango, and I am located in the southeast corner of the state of Missouri. Guys, jump in here. Let's do what we call a little CQ rag chew, and then if you like, you can go back and listen to what you sound like over the air on my YouTube channel. Once again, Whiskey Juliet number 7, Charlie America Santiago, calling CQ and listening. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, calling CQ and live streaming to YouTube. My name is Matt, Mike Alpha Tango Tango, and I am located in the southeast corner of the state of Missouri. Guys, jump in here. Let's do what we call a little CQ rag chew, and then if you like, you can go back and listen to what you sound like over the air on my YouTube channel. Once again, Whiskey Juliet number 7, Charlie America Santiago, calling CQ and listening.
Charlie X-Ray 7, Radio Mexico.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Call Indian in Radio Mexico. Come again, brother.
Hey, Matt. How you doing, Matt? Nice to see you again. I am Charlie X-Ray 7, Radio Mike. CX7RM,
QSL. Big booming signal, as always. Good to talk to you again. Man, I haven't talked to you since April. Good to get you in the logbook again from Chile. You are 59 into the state of Missouri, Roger.
Yeah, Roger, Matt. Thank you for nice report. 59 Missouri, coming very well. Your signal 59 also. Very good audio. Very good quality audio. Matt, I'm running 1 kilowatt in this moment. I'm using all amplifier Kango TL922. ICOM transceiver IC7300 with a microphone Behringer, the model C1, and classic Mosley antenna, 3 element, 20 meters high, pointing to you. QSL?
Man, well, you are doing an excellent job. We're only running about 600 watts out of a vertical. We're running an ICOM 7300. We got a little bit of that audio processing goody stuff like you got, but you sound spectacular, man. And I'm running live on YouTube. If you want to go hear what you sound like, check that out later. Just click that link on my QRZ page. Let me get you a timestamp. 1 hour and 8 minutes. You are 1 hour and 8 minutes in, my friend, and you sound great down there, Roger.
Roger. I'm looking at your page in QRZ.com. Beautiful picture. Your family, your station, everything beautiful. Congratulations, Matt. Yes, the propagation very good at this time. Now QSB, a little QSB, the signal up and down, but coming very well, good audio, very big signal. Okay, thank you, Matt. Best wishes to you. Good weekend. Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, Charlie X-Ray 7. Thank you, Mike. Thank you.
You bet, my friend. Thank you. And I'm glad I'm not the only one dealing with a little QSB. There must be some thunderstorms out there somewhere that are kind of getting me, and I'm just trying to keep up with you, man. Your QRZ page is awesome, man. You got some really cool stuff up here. I do remember this. I have a knack for remembering the strangest things. And, oh, look at that little dog. Now, that looks like a boxer. Hey, my wife just got a little Frenchie bulldog, bulldog. QSL?
Okay, QSL. No, beautiful picture. I'm looking there at your page, Matt. Okay, Matt, thank you. Just to say hello. Best wishes to you. Good luck and good DX. Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, Charlie X-Ray 7, Radio Mike, Noun QSY, 73, Matt.
All right, Pablo, God bless you, man. Good to talk to you again, man. Good DX, and we'll talk to you again. CX7RM, WJ7CAS. Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, 73.
All right, brother, 73. All right, let me get back to my logbook over here. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. I got a bunch of things going on here. All right, Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, QRZ.
Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra. This is Kilo Foxtrot 6, Whiskey Zulu Lima, Southern California.
All right, man. Great signal. KF6WZL. Good afternoon, young man.
I wouldn't say young man. I don't feel young. I just listen to you out there. I like the way you operate out there, man. You're sounding real good there, QSL.
Hey, man, we're just out here having fun, doing the best we can, man. Compton, California, man. I could start rapping some Eazy-E songs. Well, we won't do that, man. What's going on in Compton, California tonight?
Oh, just having a doggone relaxing evening, man. I'm retired, so I'm just kind of just chilling here by the radio, messing around with a few things. I'm running a Yaesu FTDX 3000 and just checking it out there, QSL.
Hey, well, it's doing a great job, man. If you want to hear what it sounds like, you know the drill. Click that link on my QRZ page, and I'll get you a timestamp. I'm pulling your page up now. Where are we at here? We're at 1 hour and 11 minutes. Great signal, man. I didn't look. I logged you at 5.9, but I'll look on the next go-around, but I can guarantee you're right there, 5.9. QSL?
QSL, I appreciate that. I'm running, like I said, you know the transceiver already, but I'm running a 05 I-10K ground plane, probably about 50 feet at the base, and it seems to be working okay. It tunes in real good with this old Yaesu automatic tuner there, QSL.
Hey, well, it's doing a great job, man. You're doing a great job. Let me see here. 500 lookups. You've been around for a while. Very good. No, you're doing a good job. We're running ICOM 7300. Where are we? 600 watts. We're not doing nothing crazy. A vertical antenna, the base of it is at about 50 feet. QSL?
QSL on that. Well, you sound beautiful, man, coming this way, man. And you know what? Keep on doing what you're doing. I like the way you operate. I just been kind of listening, kind of just scrolling through the frequencies, but I come upon your smooth station out there. I said, let me go ahead and shout at Matt there, QSL.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. We're just out here trying to have fun. I got the gift for gab. I'll talk to anybody, anywhere about anything, and I'll hold you in here, man. I won't let you get a signal report and run off. I'm going to find something out about you, QSL.
QSL on that. Well, you know what? I retired about last year, and I tell you what, man, I wish I would have done it sooner. You always kind of worry about doggone if you're going to have enough money, but looked like I did okay according to my financial advisor about my savings and all. So, hey, I wouldn't go back. I got guys calling me, hey, you want to come back to work? We can let you come back part-time. I say, yeah, I appreciate the offer, but thanks, but no thanks.
No, you ever hear anybody or see a gravestone that says, I wish I would have worked more? I personally have not, QSL.
QSL on that. And the thing is, I try to teach my kids the same way. I said, I want to be what you did, Dad. I said, just, be consistent, work, give an honest day's work, get in and put your time in. I said, you too, hey, as long as you keep breathing, hey, you'll get there.
That's right, man. That's like telling my kid, man, enjoy high school, man. I promise you, work will always be there for as long as you want. You can work till the day you die if you want to. I wouldn't recommend that, but you can. So, all right, Cedric, man, thank you for yelling at me. You have a great evening in Compton, California. The home of the godfather of rap, Eazy-E. Take care, my friend. Kilo Foxtrot 6, Whiskey Zulu Lima. Your friend over here in Missouri, Whiskey Juliet 7. Charlie Alpha Sierra, back to you for the final, my friend.
All right, man, I'm going to wrap it on up. Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra. This is Kilo Foxtrot 6, Whiskey Zulu Lima. I'm going to say be good over there. You and the family be blessed. I'm going to say 7-3 until we do it again, Matt. Take care. God bless. I'll see you.
All right, man. We'll be seeing you, brother. God bless you. All right. Anybody else out there in the world of sound hanging out? QRZ. Come on, guys. Don't be shy. Grab that microphone. Jump on in here. Don't make me play that CQ recording again, because I will. Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra. QRZ. All right, nothing heard. Here we go. CQ. This is Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, calling CQ and live streaming to YouTube. My name is Matt, Mike Alpha Tango, and I am located in the southeast corner of the state of Missouri. Guys, jump in here. Let's do what we call a little CQ rag chew. And then if you like, you can go back and listen to what you sound like over the air on my YouTube channel. Once again, Whiskey Juliet number 7, Charlie America Santiago, calling CQ and listening.
Santiago, Whiskey Oscar 7 Kilo. 6 Kilo Yankee Charlie here.
Well, we got a few of you there. Let me just pick one of them. I think I got a Whiskey Oscar 7 Kilo, a 2x1 call. Good evening, young man.
Well, hello. Thanks for picking up the call. This is John here in Las Vegas. We've talked before, but great signal coming into the town here today. Good to hear you. Go ahead.
All right, John. Yeah, man, I got a logbook full of you, man. We go back quite a few times in March, back when basically the last time. Let me look. Yep, all 10 meters. Spring and fall. That's good for 10 meters. Summertime, not so much. QSL.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, I'm on the barefoot rig today. How you hearing me?
I didn't look. I logged you at 59 for QRZ. Solid, strong audio. Have no trouble hearing you, but I'll give you a real signal report on the next go-around. Go ahead, brother.
Okay, very good. Yeah, this is the Kenwood TS2000 running about 80 watts right now on the dipole. How do you copy?
5.7, and you almost hit 5.9 on one of the peaks. I'm fighting a little bit of weird QS Baker. I don't know of a storm somewhere or something, so I get some weird noise once in a while. But other than that, you're solid, Roger.
Okay, well, good deal, Matt. I'm glad it's working today. Good band today. I just tuned in a minute ago. Have you picked up any DX?
Yeah, a little bit. Not really trying. We got, what do we get? We got Puerto Rico. We got Australia, Chile. I'm not really trying. I'll talk to anybody, but there is some DX out there, especially, we also got Australia. There's a little bit, man. So if you're looking for it, I'm sure you can catch it, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. That Gray Line hits us out here in a little while. I'll probably get on the radio a little bit more then. But I had turned on YouTube and I saw that you were active, so I thought I'd jump in and say hi.
Well, I'm glad you did. Yeah, in fact, I think I called the CQ Gray Line. Let me look here. I don't remember. What did I name this silly video? CQ Friday Afternoon Gray Line, because the Gray Line's parked over me. You're safe for a little bit out there in Vegas. You got a couple more hours than I do, but Gray Line is everybody knows it's a challenge. Sometimes it's cool, and sometimes it's not. It just does wonky things. QSL.
Oh, roger that. Yeah, it should be pretty good today, though. It's looking good all around. I'm looking at the ham clock right now, and the MUF cloud for 30 megahertz is huge, almost worldwide. So 10 meters should be pretty good. Anyway, Matt, I'm sure there's somebody else out there that wants to holler at you, so I'm going to step aside.
All right, brother. Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm actually going to give a last call. We've been running for a little while here. I got a couple things I got to go do. We've been an hour and 18 minutes, so I'm going to do a last call. I'll probably come back later, but man, thank you for yelling at me. Good to get you in the logbook again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is number 5. So, John, take care out there in Las Vegas, and I'm sure we'll talk again. Whiskey Oscar 7 Kilo, WJ7CAS. 7-3, buddy.
Okay, Matt. Good to hear you today. Have a great evening, and we'll catch you again soon. WJ7 Kilo 6. Mike, 7 Kilo. 7-3.
All right, brother. 7-3. All right, guys. Hold on. Give me just... yeah, God bless you guys. Give me a second to at least call All right, here we go. This is going to be the last call. Well, if you don't get in, hang out because I'll leave the feed running for a minute when I'm done. You can shout out your call signs and maybe hear yourself. But this is going to be my last call because I got to go do a couple things. So here we go. Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, QRZ.
Kilo 6, Mike Echo Uniform.
Norway 7, Bravo Tango in the Mobile.
Kilo 7, Zulu Mike Hotel.
Woo, man, we got a dozen of you, and I might have a couple of these, but the one that got off the line first and had a pretty good signal, Kilo 6 call. Come again.
Kilo 6, Mike Echo Uniform, Northern California.
All right. And you guys hold on, man, because if you are trying to jump in here to hear what your station sounds like on YouTube, if you wait just a minute, I promise I'll and when I sign off, I'll leave it open, and you can call out your call sign and say whatever little silly crazy thing you want, and I'll leave it run for 30 seconds or something, and you can get it done that way. So just be patient. I'm not going to be long. So Kilo 6, Mike Echo Uniform. Good evening, young man.
Good evening to you, too, sir. You're a strong 5'9" into my station here in Ukiah, California.
All right, very good. Cody, Ukiah, California, man. I know where that is. Been to Ukiah many times. Grew up in Grass Valley, California, quite a ways from there. But, man, we're going in the way back machine, brother. Way back. Let's see what I think here. I think this would be about 1991. Let me think. Yeah, right in there, give or take a year or two. But I had a girlfriend in Ukiah, California. QSL?
QSL, let me tell you, this town has changed dramatically since 1991. We're overrun with, how do I put this politically correct? Homeless, indigenous folks, and marijuana growers now. So, not the town it was when I grew up here in the 80s and 90s. I can't wait to get out of here.
I'm way ahead of you. I'm way ahead of you because the next part of that story is I left California. I grew up there, kid of the 80s, grew up in Grass Valley. Wonderful place to grow up. And we won't go into that because there's a lot of sick calls out here, and I don't want to offend anybody because I'm just not that guy. But things changed, and I left in 1992, and I migrated to northern Idaho, and by God, they came up there. They followed me. I was like, I wasn't the only one to think of that. So that lasted for a good, 30 years. And then northern Idaho is now no different than anywhere in California. It's a crazy, crazy, crazy place. And now I am down in here in Missouri. And I promise you, Cody, they will never come to where I'm at, Roger.
Yeah, roger that. I wouldn't imagine that's very friendly for the homeless indigenous type. That's really sad. I've heard a lot about Idaho becoming, the California cesspool number 2, kind of like Colorado ended up. So no, we're looking at like Utah or something like that, something that's 2A friendly. But kind of stuck here with my job right now. So it is what it is. We'll make the best of it. We're going to try to migrate north into like Shasta County or something like that, where there's a little more, a lot more folks that think we're on my type.
Oh, very good. Looks like you may be a fireman, man. Praise God. Thank you for your service. Firemen are nothing but heroes. And sad story there. I was back in Idaho in July for a wedding, and it's kind of northern California, not really homeless or nothing, too cold for that, but just whatever you want to call them, the yuppies, crazy people. And I don't know if you saw it on the news, but some crazy dude actually shot a couple firemen. I mean, who in the heck shoots a fireman, Roger?
Yeah, it's unfortunately something that the fire service has had to take into account these days. People doing terrible things, and it's a sad world when the firemen have to show up with level 4 ballistic plates on calls just for regular service calls. So yeah, it blows my mind. It's very sad that the world has come to that. Firemen are the good guys. The law enforcement guys, they're cops. And cops are cops, but we're firemen, and people like when firemen show up.
I hear you, man. I don't understand this world a lot of times. I'm going to cling to my King James Bible, my 45 ACP, and my ham radio and just try to try to get through it the best I can, man. And like I said, I'm pretty safe here. Down here is like going back in time 20 years ago. It's a great place. The people are great. And none of the crazy people will ever migrate here, man. We got heat. We got humidity. We got snakes. We got mosquitoes that will pick you up and pack you off. We got tornadoes. And we don't have any yuppie coffee shops. They're never coming here, Cody.
You migrated there.
If it wasn't for the humidity, I would be all right. But, boy, I tell you what, humidity is not my friend, and I'll pass. I'll suffer in other areas, but humidity, nah, no thanks, I'll pass.
Oh, Roger. Well, hey, someone did say I did migrate here. That's true. The people that come here are trying to escape, so those guys are okay, man. I don't got no. It's just the weirdest thing, and I lived in northern Idaho for a long time. And I get it, man. People want to leave California or leave anywhere to get away from things, but the strangest thing happens. They go somewhere to get away from what they had, and somehow they wind up turning it into exactly what they left. I mean, in northern Idaho, it is completely gone liberal or whatever. I'm not a real political guy. They got transgender bathrooms in the city park. They got all this craziness. All the stuff they left, they brought it with them. I'll never understand it. I'm not that smart. QSL?
Yeah, QSL on that for sure. I've heard a lot about it, and it's very sad. I don't understand why they do that, but unfortunately, the world is getting smaller and smaller for folks like you and I, and we have to hunker down in places that aren't necessarily our favorite places. But anyway, hey, I'm gonna let you go. Thanks for getting me in. I really appreciate it, and you have a good afternoon, a good evening, and a good weekend.
All right, Cody, I appreciate it. Hey, and there's still a lot of good out there. Don't let me send the wrong message. There's good stuff if you want to find it. So, hey, Cody, K6MEU. Thanks for yelling at me. Have a great evening in Ukiah, California. Thank you for being a fireman. You're a hero, and we do appreciate you. And I look forward to getting you in the logbook again. Your friend, Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, over here in Missouri. 7-3, my friend.
7-3.
All right, guys, I am going to get out of here. And like I said, and I'll do this here. Let me switch screens. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and leave the feed running for 30 seconds or something. If you guys were wanting to hear what you sound like on the air, go ahead and shout out your call sign after I say QRT, and maybe you'll hear it. Say whatever you want. Be silly. I don't care. Have a good time doing it. And you guys have a great evening. God bless each and every one of you. And hey, thank you for all you guys watching on YouTube. We do appreciate that. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for riding along. This is Whiskey Juliet number 7, Charlie America Santiago. QRT. Good night, guys.
Alpha India 6 Juliet. Alpha India 6 Juliet.
Kilo 7.
Anybody still out there? QRZing. Over. Last call, AI 6J. Anybody copy?